How's it going, lads? Phil Potter here, and welcome to the 30th episode of Road to a Better Bollocks FC. Now, as you can see, we're buying a pack here, and the plan was to try and get man of the match Bale, because I had a little bit of coins, but unfortunately, I didn't get him. I don't have much luck on this game, as I'm sure you know at this stage. I have as much luck as a man with no arms who wants a little bit of a fiddle with himself, if you know what I mean. But anyway, before we dunk our Bojangles into today's episode, if you're looking for some extremely cheap Ultimate Team coins, so make sure you check out thegamekeys.co.uk. Their link will be in the description below, and if you use the discount code PHIL, you get a further 5% off. They also have a fully automated service, so you get your coins in less than 5 seconds, which is absolutely orgasmic. But here's my finger. My finger. Oh, it was short-lived, but don't worry, I got a little double dose of my finger to start this episode. My finger. Beautiful work from the Frenchman down the wing there, winning the ball back, and I was kind of teasing this guy in his own box, but unfortunately I couldn't score. Now, this game was a little bit laggy, as I'm sure you'll be able to see throughout, but whoa, rewind that back for a second. Holy mother of Jesus, Ronaldinho. Whoa, he nutmegs a player. Close your legs, you slut. Absolutely beautiful stuff from Ronaldinho, but unfortunately the pass didn't quite live up to the build-up, you know. So at half-time, as you can see, it's even enough. There's not much happening, so I decided to ramp it up a little bit. And straight away in the second half, now this guy was actually sending me a message, and you'll see that now. See, it popped up there, and I score a goal. So I'm a little bit of a dirty bollocks there, but I went to check my messages and just listen to this guy here.
Who's your striker? He looks like something in a fucking Star Trek.
Who's your striker? He looks like something out of fucking Star Trek. The crazy Irish bastard. Am I right, lads? But in the 58th minute, Jobson could not score in a rowing boat full of fannies. There's a new one for you. What a miss that was. That would have put us 2 goals up and sailing through, you know, with a 3 points. But Jobson sets up Jadson in the 63rd minute, but it's straight down the middle. That would have been a lovely goal. And we continue this pressure on. Much better second half performance for me. And Ramirez drills it in. Falls to Jadson, and we go 2-0. No, we don't. What a block from his defender. Literally 2 minutes later, he goes down, swings in a ball, and Eto misses the header. I was like, oh yes, oh no, not Eto, someone else misses the header, Ramirez or something, and then Eto scored. And look at the lag in this game, is ridiculous. Eto, how he got the ball through those defenders, I don't know. And in fairness, both of our goals were shite. So I suppose you could say a draw is a fair result. Saying that though, in the last few minutes of the game, he held onto the ball for as long as he could. I was disgusted with my fellow Irishman, you know, but what can you do? We get a point on the board. It's better than no points. So I pick up Lucas Leiva here instead of... to play him there instead of Ramirez. The reason being is Ramirez is a bit of a lunatic, running all over the shop, whereas Lucas Leiva's got high defensive work rate and low attacking work rate, so he'll sit back and cover the defenders a little bit. So it was good thinking there, but I forgot to put him in the team straight away, so I'm a bit of an idiot. But at the 16th minute here, this guy puts together a nice passing move in fairness. But Dikembe, here we go.
Not in my house.
That is right, not in his house. And we'll continue on here, and this guy ends up breaking through, but look at this. Terrible defending from me. I'll just give it to Robin, and if there's one person you don't want to give it to, it's Robin. Now, I talk a lot about Ronaldinho oozing class, and I've never seen him ooze so much in my life. What an absolute brilliant run from the halfway line, but unfortunately he didn't score. But it does not matter, because we'll continue on here, and this pass move is amazing.
Passing the ball as though it's a computer game. It's amazing.
Oh, thanks Martin Tyler. Beautiful bit of punditry there, man. Now, this is a very ambitious effort from Ronaldinho. If I had scored a Rabona from that angle, I think I would have romantically exploded everywhere. But look at that for an effort from Royce. And unfortunately, Mavinga, now he started complaining to the ref, well, that's not a penalty, but to be honest, I don't think you can complain there, Mavinga, you lunatic. And Robin steps up and he makes it 2-0. So at halftime, I gave them the halftime team talk of my life. I said, go out there and do not lose this game. You know, it's absolutely mental stuff. Nice, short and sweet, to be honest. And a bit of oranges I threw in there as well. I gave them a few oranges. I'm talking to me bollocks. But look at this. We pass it across to Ronaldinho. And don't mess with Ronaldinho. He goes on a rampage.
I'm going on a rampage. Mayhem yesterday. I'm going on a rampage. So you best get out my way. Get out my way.
Do not get in Ronaldinho's way, or he will just knock you to the floor. What an absolute lunatic. But we were close to our equaliser there in the 73rd minute, but the orange I gave Bernard definitely helped him. Look at the pace of him here. Cuts into the box. Dante trips him up, and we get a penalty in the 82nd minute. And there's only one man going to slot this away. The man with big balls of steel. And he uses class, all that good stuff. And we equalised, so I was absolutely delighted with that. And this is the last highlight of the game. Will we score? I don't know, lads. You'll have to stay tuned. And it falls to Bernard. And he scores, oh my god. And close your legs, you pair of sluts. It went through two players' legs, and we win the game 3-2. What an absolutely mental game. And there's nothing more satisfying than winning a game after being 2-0 down. Well, I can think of a couple of things a little bit more satisfying, if you know what I mean. But we'll continue on here, and we use our second team with Info Moreno, all that good stuff. And look at that team you come up against now. This guy had buckets of pace. I mean, the two wingers there were up and down the wing non-stop, and in the 41st minute he breaks through, and Lucas, now there's something about that finish that looked really realistic and nice, so fair play to him there. As you can see, there's not much going on apart from he's had one more shot than me, and that shot was a goal. But in the 50th minute we pull the ball back here to Moreno. Try a little Bergkamp flick, but it didn't come off, unfortunately. The shot was blocked. But in the 67th minute, time to get a little bit dirty. Yes, he is. He's an absolutely filthy bollocks, so he is. And in the 70th minute, Lacazette breaks through, tries to round the keeper, but Titty, the absolute legend, gets back there. But that's not the end of this sequence of play. We actually go on now. It's a very messy sequence of play, but it worked. And we are breaking through here. Guarín with a little dink over to Moreno, lobs the keeper, but it hits the crossbar. But he scores an own goal.
It's sweaty time.
Jesus Christ, I forgot that was coming up. But anyway, we lost 3-1, and once again I just can't get a good run of form going. I need something to change. I need to make a new team, I think, you know. But we've got 4 points on the board after 3 games. It's not great, so I decided I went like this. I know what the problem is. I need to change my jersey, so I got the Granada home kit and the Borussia Mönchengladbach away kit. So that's what we're wearing now. It's a nice bit of colour going on, and we come up against this team with Ibrahimovic. Once I saw Ibra, I went, oh Jesus Christ. And obviously he's got pace with Royce and Lucas on the wings as well. But in the 5th minute, it falls to Jadson here. We pull it back, and this would have been absolutely mental if this had gone in. But it didn't, and you know, we just need that little bit of luck. But it's time for I'm not gonna state this. It's time for Dikembe. Take it away, Dikembe.
Not today.
That is right, not today. Get out of here, Ibrahimovic, you ponytail wanker. Ponytail, Jesus Christ. I can't even speak anymore. I don't know what's going on. And look at this in the 57th minute. That would have been so nice if that had counted, but it didn't, unfortunately. And in the 77th minute, we're piling on the pressure here. I should have passed it, but we end up getting a penalty. That is right, we got a penalty in the 78th minute. And look at that, Alaba with a poor tackle there. And Ronaldinho, there's only one man with balls of steel taking this, steps up, and Manuel Neuer saves it. Oh, I couldn't believe it. And in the 90th minute, he gets another chance. You know what's coming, lads. Oh, no, I'm only messing. I don't know what happened to my mouth there. That was just a mumble jumble of words. I've no idea. But we'll continue on. We draw the game. That is not a good result. But save my balls versus Bollocks FC, it really was a dirty rivalry, you know, so taking a little all draw, I suppose. But we go into the next game using our second team once again, and we're up against this dirty, sweaty team with Blaszczykowski and Lewandowski, all the Ovskis basically, you know. But in this 18th minute of this game, look at my goalkeeper's sarcastic dive. He's like, oh, that was so close, man. But anyway, this guy paused it in the 24th minute. I wasn't paying attention to my screen when it came back on, and he scored a header. So when I looked at my screen, I was 1-0 down, and I couldn't believe it. It's my own stupidity that I was 1-0 down. And in the 36th minute, look at the state of this goal. A little kind of rebound goal, horrible stuff. But I really needed to up my game the second half, because look at those stats, absolutely terrible. And I love doing this with the free kicks, you know. Titty with the flick, and a beautiful goal from Titty, 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 but we'll continue on here. This is a bit of a mental move, you know. Look at the ball bouncing all over the shop, and Wallyson couldn't, you know, what was that from Wallyson? But Freddie Guarín is an absolute train. Look at this. He's like, get out of the way, lads. Look at him go. And it's a lovely little finish from the main man himself, you know. Very happy with that. We got it back on board, but unfortunately, this guy, He had one way of playing, down the wing and crossing it in, so you know what's coming.
'Cause you're filthy.
Oh, I couldn't believe it after coming back again and then losing 3-2. It was an absolute disgrace. I am crap. So I've got 5 points after 5 games. Really not good enough. That's it for today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, do leave a like. And basically, this is the situation. I have made a very cheap Dutch squad that I'm going to try out over the next episode or two, and then I want to build a bigger squad as well. I've got about 40k I think to work with, so if you have any ideas, do leave that in the comments below. Also, I will be busy with my thesis. I've got my final year thesis project. It's really getting into like the balls deep stages of it, so bear with me. I'll probably get 1 or 2 episodes out a week. But then after like mid-May or something, I'll really be able to fly them out, you know. Well, that's the plan anyway. So stay tuned for that. Hope you have enjoyed. I'll talk to you again soon. Love you.